Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video. You might be able to hear my computer rendering The Nightmare Before Christmas right now, but that's what we're watching today. That's what we watched. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is a reaction to The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is the October 2020 Western Animated Movie Poll winner, whatever. I'm just going to be able to say movie poll winner pretty soon because I've talked about this, but I don't know if I'm going to start. I don't know if the if the current polls, which are for the November movies, will be the last time where I do two, or if it'll be the November one. So I don't know, but starting in either December 2020 or January 2021, there will only be one Patreon movie a month. I might, though I would look to potentially do some of the other movie, potentially in some months if I feel like it, on like a random day or something that I want to do related to certain other things. There are some movies that are kind of lingering on me, and I'm kind of waiting for a certain situation to come on and have me do them, I guess you could say. But anyways, I really love The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was a fun film. It was very charming. It reminded me, in that sense, it was charming kind of in a similar way, and it's a weird comparison, but I did make it, I think, while I was watching the movie, to Kiki's Delivery Service. It was very charming. It was cute. It was fun. Very old school. Now, obviously, this movie is 27 years old. I believe it came out in 1993. And I still feel like this movie felt older than it actually was. And perhaps that was the nature of, you know, the way in which they filmed it and all that. But even still, it just, even like story-wise, it felt very old school. And I like that. You know, I've been really enjoying when I've reacted to a lot of the older anime films. I've really enjoyed those. And, you know, like the ones from like the 80s and 90s and stuff. I mean, obviously the one I did a week ago was from the early 2000s, so not as old, but obviously this movie being from the early 90s, it's an old film, and it felt like an old film, and that's not a bad thing, or a good thing necessarily. Sorry, I got... I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. I definitely am excited for whatever wins the poll this month. And I'm glad that I watched this movie. This is one of those this is kind of one of the few big ones I kind of had on the Western side that I'd never seen. And I was thinking in my head, okay, well, I've never seen this movie. I put it on a poll, and I saved it for the September one because I figured it would win, so I could do it in October. And I was like, okay, it'd be kind of Halloween-y themed. And that it worked out, so, you know, pretty fun stuff. Definitely enjoyed it. It was interesting, I will say. Like, it was, oh, there's some little fucking gnat. Ugh. But, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I definitely am glad that I've now seen it. It's another one that I can, scratch off the list. And that is one of the fun things about the channel. It's a slow process, but, you know, 5 shows at a time, and however many, or whatever, but, you know, a certain amount of shows at a time, plus the movies we do, I can scratch things off my list of things that I want to eventually watch, even though I would obviously get to them much faster if I wasn't doing the whole YouTube video, you know, content creator thing. I shouldn't even say YouTube, because obviously, knowing my situation, YouTube is almost a stretch at this point. YouTube is mostly the hub for my videos. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I definitely am glad I saw it. I could definitely see why this is a, you know, kind of... It's interesting, because this can be both a Christmas classic and a Halloween classic, as it's themed to both. But definitely, I guess, a holiday season, like October through December type classic film, and that's really cool. It was kind of cool to see a movie that was themed about both Halloween and Christmas and kind of mixing the two in a way, which was pretty cool. And I'm really glad that I saw it, because it was a really enjoyable movie, and it was a lot of fun. You know, I really enjoyed I know, I feel like I'm being repetitive, but it was really fun. Definitely my favorite characters were Jack and Sally, but that's probably the most basic bitch answer you've ever heard, because I'd imagine most people's favorite characters are Jack and Sally. I mean, the Boogeyman was pretty fun. The kids that kind of, like, worked under him, I guess you could say, or lived with him or whatever, they were pretty potato. And there was a lot of fun references to different stuff, especially relating to Halloween, and it was cool. The movie was just, it was very wholesome. And, you know, Jack, it was all about just having a good time and finding his place in the world when he felt like he had lost it, even though he was the Pumpkin King. And, you know, the story that they told with Jack was really touching and understandable, and he never really wanted to hurt anyone, I guess you could say, despite, you know, being the Halloween guy. But, it felt very inspired, I guess you could say. This film was very inspired, and shoutouts to all the people who worked on it. I mean, no offense, but I imagine you guys are pretty old now. But for those of you who are still around with us, obviously none of you would ever watch this, but I did really enjoy the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. I didn't think the reaction was that great, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. This one was a tough one to really commentate on, because there was all the music sequences, because it is a musical film, which I thought I did fine with Frozen 2, but with this movie I think struggled with all the musical sequences as far as that, and it was just, and it wasn't so much a like, holy shit, what the fuck, or anything. It was more just a really good movie, but I felt like there wasn't a lot to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, though. Anytime I seem to think that you might not enjoy the video, you guys always seem to, so it should be fine. Not a whole lot else to say. Obviously, we're back to the rotation after the movie, as per usual, so Hunter x Hunter is next, Bakemonogatari after that, and so on and so forth. Looking forward to it. We're getting close to the She-Ra is coming next rotation, and then Assassination Classroom, or Ass Class, will be coming after that. So we have some new series that'll be joining the rotation, which is very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's a great film. I think it's a film that, you know, it's the type of film that, like, it would be a great film to show, like, a kid. You know, it's a great film for anyone, of course, but I feel like this is one that, like, really, I think for a lot of reasons, just works well, I think, with kids. And, you know, I don't know about how young necessarily, but I feel like this is just a great movie to show a younger soul, I guess you could say. I like to think that I have a bit of a younger soul, though. I definitely enjoy my fair share of animated works, as that's what this whole channel is about finding new animated works that are really cool and giving my first thoughts on them. That's literally the entire gimmick. But it was a great time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. So anyways, I guess I'll sign out here. Obviously, links down below in the description. Streamable, Breach, Mega, all of those should be there, hopefully. This video is probably going to go up pretty late because at the time I'm recording this, it's daytime. It's like 12:25. Yeah, it's 12:24 p.m. My time, and the video is currently 10% rendered. Now, luckily, the video is not that long because this movie is only like an hour and 15 minutes, so the video is probably like an hour 20, hour 25. I didn't check exactly how long the video is, but the video is a bit on the shorter side for a Flaming Shark video, so it's going to be smaller, it's going to be faster to upload, so that's kind of the one good thing, is that this video shouldn't take as long to get up. But again, I'm kind of behind on when usually by now the video is mostly ready. And right now, it hasn't even been uploaded to any of my 3 sites, so it's probably gonna be pretty late. It's probably gonna be later than even the last Rick and Morty video was yesterday. So I'm thinking like maybe like 7 p.m. my time or something crazy like that. I don't know, but hopefully I can get it up around the same time as the Rick and Morty, or only like, I can't remember if the Rick and Morty one came out at like 4 or 5 p.m., but it was what used to be really late for me, but is almost normal for me now. I still want to get back to posting around like noon, because that was like my magic time, and I think I will eventually, but you know, I'm getting there. I'm also in my last week of doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to have more free time after this week, so that should really help with me getting out videos. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm definitely going to get this video out today, but I'm not sure. The Hunter video might not come out until the 16th. But if the Hunter video isn't out until the 16th, that should be the last time that I have an issue. Because like I said, starting next week, I should be really, like, it should be a lot easier for me to post daily, so I really do believe, like, legitimately, one of my big goals is to have a month before the end of the year where I post every day, and I feel like November and December are going to be my best shots. I've tried, you know, I did really well with September, decent. I'm doing decent with October, but like I said, I'm kind of wrapping up some life stuff that I've been working on for, you know, a few years now, you know, quite a while, and it's ending this week, so I'm gonna have a lot more free time to focus on these videos, and combined with the fact that I've been getting more consistent in the first place, I think it's a recipe for success. So I'm really excited. I don't want to hype you up so much. Really, the only piece missing now is my fucking computer, which is here, but my fucking monitor, which is taking 20 million years. I think it's supposed to show up next month, and then I can finally crack up my brand new computer and stop using my laptop, and that's going to help even more with all of this. But until then, not really much else to say. Hope you guys enjoy my Nightmare Before Christmas reaction, and that'll do it. So, Flamin' Shark sign out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.